Let's dive into the wild intersection of cryptocurrency and American politics, a place where rumors outpace reality, and the truth is often stranger than fiction. Here, the stakes are high, the players are powerful, and the consequences ripple far beyond the digital world. In this chaotic landscape, facts are often left behind, buried under a mountain of speculation and sensational headlines. The internet is a breeding ground for both enlightenment and utter nonsense, and nowhere is this more true than in crypto. Every day, new theories, wild predictions, and viral memes shape public opinion, sometimes with little regard for reality. Enter our main event, Donald Trump, the enigmatic Pi network, and the global powerhouse Binance. Each represents a different force in this unfolding drama. The story began with online whispers that Trump had endorsed the mysterious Pi network, a project shrouded in secrecy and hype. The rumor mill went into overdrive, sending parts of the internet into a frenzy as people speculated about what it could mean for the future of digital currency. But the real drama centers on Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, founder of Binance, the Amazon of crypto. CZ's rise from humble beginnings to the top of the crypto world is legendary, but his journey has been anything but smooth. In November 2023, CZ and Binance pleaded guilty to serious charges, mainly for failing to stop money laundering. The case sent shockwaves through the industry, raising questions about regulation, compliance, and the future of crypto exchanges. The U.S. Justice Department accused them of building their empire by looking the other way while illicit money flowed. Billions of dollars allegedly moved through Binance unchecked, fueling concerns about the dark side of digital finance. Fast forward to October 2025, President Trump, now back in the Oval Office, pardons CZ. He frames it as a correction to what he calls a misguided war on crypto, arguing that innovation shouldn't be stifled by overzealous regulators. The White House called it a gesture of peace toward a vital industry, signaling a new era of cooperation between government and the crypto sector. CZ, sentenced to 4 months in prison, was suddenly free. His release was met with cheers from supporters and skepticism from critics, reigniting debates about justice and influence. This wasn't just a headline, it was a seismic event that shook both political and financial worlds. Markets reacted instantly, and the news dominated conversations from Wall Street to Silicon Valley. The stage was set for even more drama, with crypto and politics now more entangled than ever. Lawmakers, tech leaders, and everyday investors all braced for what might come next. And as always, the internet was ready to spin the story in every direction imaginable, fueling debates, conspiracy theories, and endless speculation about the future of money and power. Don't think CZ got off easy. This was no slap on the wrist. The world watched as the crypto titan faced the music in a U.S. courtroom, a rare sight for a tech billionaire. Before the pardon, the punishment was massive, sending shockwaves through the entire crypto industry and beyond. In 2023, Binance was hit with a staggering $4 billion fine, one of the largest financial penalties in U.S. history, and a clear signal that regulators were no longer willing to look the other way. The government argued that Binance's meteoric rise was fueled by ignoring crucial regulations designed to stop money laundering and terrorist financing. Investigators spent months combing through records, building a case that would set a precedent for the entire industry. CZ himself was forced to pay a $50 million personal fine and step down as CEO, a dramatic fall from grace for one of crypto's most influential figures. The message from authorities was crystal clear. Leaders would be held personally accountable, not just the corporations they run. No one was above the law, no matter how powerful. Trump's pardon only wiped away the looming prison sentence for CZ. The massive fines and the blow to Binance's reputation remained, casting a long shadow over the company's future. Binance also agreed to years of strict government monitoring, a constant reminder of their past missteps and a warning to others in the industry. The crypto world took note. If a giant like Binance could be brought to its knees, no one was truly safe. Presidential pardons might spare individuals from jail, but they can't erase the consequences for a company's bottom line or its reputation. The saga cemented the high stakes of playing fast and loose in the crypto industry, where fortunes can change overnight and the risks are as real as the rewards. For CZ, freedom came at a steep price, his legacy forever altered, his future uncertain. For Binance, the road to redemption would be long, closely watched by regulators, investors, and the public alike. Every move would be scrutinized, every decision questioned. The story was far from over. Headlines continued to swirl, and the world waited to see what would happen next. And the ripple effects were just beginning, promising to reshape the crypto landscape for years to come. Pardoning a crypto billionaire split Washington right down party lines. Trump's camp hailed him as crypto's savior, courting the industry with dinners and public gestures. Democrats, led by senators like Elizabeth Warren, blasted the pardon, citing Binance's massive fines and alleged crimes. The connections ran deep. Binance hired a lobbyist linked to Trump Jr., paying $450,000 to lobby for executive relief. Binance also had ties to firms managing Trump family crypto projects worth billions. The pardon looked less like principle, more like political favor. Trump had already pardoned other crypto figures, revealing a clear pattern. He was positioning himself as the industry's champion, courting a powerful new block of voters and donors. In crypto and politics, alliances are everything, and nothing is ever just coincidence. So, where does Pi Network fit in? Here's where fact meets internet fantasy. The rumor, Trump endorsed Pi Network. The reality, there's zero evidence he's ever mentioned it. We scoured news, statements, and social media, nothing. The real news was Trump pardoning CZ, not backing Pi. But Pi's community, eager for validation, connected unrelated dots. Social media amplified the confusion, with fake posts and out-of-context quotes fueling the fire. It's a classic case of wishful thinking and confirmation bias. In crypto, rumors can become truth overnight, especially when hope is involved. So, what exactly is Pi Network, and why has it captured the imagination of millions around the globe? If you've spent any time in crypto circles, you've probably heard the buzz, seen the memes, or maybe even gotten a message from a friend urging you to join. But what's really going on here? Pi Network started as a unique experiment, letting users mine coins on their phones with just a daily tap. No expensive hardware, no technical know-how, just a simple app and a bit of patience. This easy approach attracted tens of millions of users worldwide, all hoping to get in early on the next big thing in crypto. For years, these so-called pioneers collected digital coins that, for the longest time, had no real value. They waited, sometimes impatiently, for the day Pi would finally launch its mainnet and become a real cryptocurrency. Critics dismissed it as pointless, calling it a waste of time and phone battery. But fans saw something revolutionary, a chance for anyone, anywhere, to join the crypto revolution without barriers. Then, in February 2025, after years of anticipation and speculation, Pi finally launched its open mainnet. The wait was over and the world was watching. Overnight, those digital IOUs transformed into real, tradable coins. Pi Network shot up the crypto rankings, at one point reaching number 11 with a staggering $13 billion market cap, stunning even the skeptics. The price soared, and some early users found themselves sitting on fortunes, at least on paper. Stories of overnight millionaires spread like wildfire, fueling even more excitement. Suddenly, Pi was no longer just a meme or a punchline, it had become a major player in the crypto world, grabbing headlines and turning heads in the financial industry. The Pi community's next big dream? A listing on a top-tier exchange like Binance, which could open the floodgates for even more adoption and trading. That hope, and the possibility of even bigger gains, helped fuel a frenzy of rumors, including wild speculation about Trump, Binance, and Pi's future. The world was watching, and Pi Network was suddenly at the center of it all. With Pi's mainnet live, the community's focus shifted to the ultimate goal, a Binance listing. In crypto, a Binance listing means instant legitimacy and massive exposure. After Pi's launch, Binance's social platform ran a poll. Should they list Pi? Over 85% said yes. Hype peaked around Pi Day, March 14th, with everyone expecting a big announcement. But Pi Day came and went. No listing. Months passed, and as of December 2025, Pi still isn't on Binance. Frustration grew, and some pioneers began to suspect something was amiss. The will they or won't they dance continues, keeping millions in suspense. For now, Pi's fate on Binance remains uncertain. The community waits, hopes, and speculates. In crypto, anticipation is often half the story, and the saga rolls on. The Trump Pi rumors were part of a bigger conversation: crypto as national strategy. In early 2025, Trump announced the US would add top cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, to a new strategic reserve. He even planned a White House crypto summit to discuss the industry's future. This was a clear embrace of crypto as a strategic asset. Speculation exploded. Could Pi be added to the reserve? Some argued Pi's massive global user base made it a perfect fit. But officially, Pi wasn't on the list, just in the rumor mill. Still, the idea captured imaginations. A grassroots coin recognized at the highest level. It's a powerful narrative, even if it's not policy yet. In crypto, dreams and reality often blur. In crypto, fact and fiction blend fast. One tweet can move markets or spark wild rumors. The key to survival? Be your own fact checker. Always question the source. Is it official or just a random account with a cartoon avatar? Look for confirmation from multiple reputable sources. Beware of hype and emotionally charged language. It's often a red flag. Remember, many have a financial stake in the story you believe. Ask, who benefits if I buy in? Stay skeptical, stay smart, and you'll navigate the crypto jungle with your sanity and wallet intact.